Sometimes you gotta look in the reflection of who you are, which will outweigh what you do. If you're always trying to find your image in what you have and what you don't have, then you're always going to see the momentum of gain and the obscurity of lack. And then you're going to try to put these two forces together to find meaning, yet water doesn't mix with wine. So it just doesn't work. So there has to be a standpoint of truth. And many times the greatest realization is to look at yourself in the eye and behold the image of who you are. Your design, your creation, your design. Okay? The purpose in which you were created. And when you behold that image of who you are, the destiny becomes clear. Why you're here becomes clear. What the purpose for God in your life is clear. Everything becomes so easy, so simple, so receiving, so clear, so childlikeness, so high, so heavenly, so easy. Because God never created anything to be difficult, because He's an easy God. He's a God of simplicity. He simplifies things. He makes things so easy. So a lot of times we don't recognize, we feel the power of God, but we don't recognize the truth of that power. And we don't know how that power operates and where the source of that power is, even though we say Jesus and we say hallelujah, because we don't know the way of that power, because we don't know the person of that power, and we're not aware of the image that we are in that power. So we just go forward without drinking from the river, and we keep looking at the flow, and we keep walking on the ground, and we keep using our cups to get water, but we never really took time to go swim in that river and see where the river leads. Forget success over here, forget money over here, forget I got to do this in the ministry over here, forget I got to build this over here. Let me just go in this stream alone and nothing else. Be so immersed in it, and then travel the stream and see where it begins. See what it is. Then when I get back on dry ground, I have been so immersed in God. I have been so touched by the hand of God. I've been so just captured by His raw substance that I've been so transformed, so transcended, so elevated. And so when you're talking to me about what we used to talk about a week ago, well, how much money are we going to make today? I'm like, what are you talking about? The universe is ours. We don't make it. It's been made for us. We just call and it shows up. And then you're like, okay, I know this brother been with God. So in that moment, everything's going to surround you. God's going to use you to be in that high position. Now, if you didn't go in that water in that moment, because God needs, you know how you get a job and they're looking for cooks, they're looking for managers, they're looking for shift leaders. Well, you think God's just like that too. There's certain times when He's looking for somebody in a vicinity or a country or a region or a place for a specific time. And when a brother been with Him, He gonna use that brother. He's gonna use the other people too, but He's gonna use that brother for that position. And so you want the position, but you don't want to experience the positioner, because God is the God of all movement and perfect stillness. Quietness and peace and stillness is the secret to great movement. Not moving more and more and more in your own ability, in your own thought life, in your own strength. No. It's letting that go.